He's so happy.
Hi everyone, welcome to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we are watching GHAJINI today. This is Aamir Khan, an unofficial, and I stress unofficial, remake of Memento. So a Christopher Nolan movie from 2000. GHAJINI is from 2008. And Memento was actually a huge success for Christopher Nolan. And when asked about it way back when GHAJINI first came out, he's like, yeah, I heard one of my movies has been copied, and and he didn't really seem very happy about it. But then fast forward a few years, GHAJINI went on to become a commercial success and did very well globally. And so around 2018, he was asked again, like, hey, so have you seen this movie? And he's like, well, I'm aware of it, and I heard that it did very well, and I'm honored that they liked the movie so much that they made a version of their own. Yeah. So he kind of changed his tune a little bit. I've seen some remakes of some movies that are just scene for scene for scene, and it's just like, oh my gosh. There's this one, and I think I might have mentioned it in some other videos before, but it's Denzel Washington, Man on Fire. Amazing movie. I really like it. Dakota Fanning is also in it when she was back then little. And there's an Amitabh Bachchan movie that they basically copied the entire movie, scene for scene for scene. And literally when I was watching, I'm like, I've seen this movie before, just not in this language or with these faces. And they actually had a lawsuit because it was such a direct remake, and it was all unofficial and whatnot. So I know there was a lawsuit. I didn't really remember what happened with it, but anyway, here we go. This I actually have never seen Memento, even though it is a classic. So going into this GHAJINI, I don't really know what to expect, except I hear it has something to do with memory loss. Have you seen Memento?
I have.
Okay, so you might know some twists and turns like through this that I might not know. But Aamir Khan looks ripped, at least in the poster of the movie. I mean, he's like sitting there like this, and his like muscles are bulging out. And I know like we've seen some roles of him that he does get really worked out for his roles. So
well, and he got large for some of his roles too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dungo, right? Yeah, he got the fat to fit.
Fat to fit or fit to fat, whichever. I mean,
well,
both because you got to go both directions.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely dedicated to his craft and everything he does, and he's really fun to watch. So I've seen lots of recommendations for this movie. So here we go. Okay. But before we get into it, thank you so much for being here. And I just want to let you know, as a reminder, we can only show small portions of the film at a time on YouTube. That's all we're allowed to show. So think of this as a cut down around our commentary and highlight of the reactions. But if you would like to watch an unedited version of this reaction video, then you can head over to our membership page by clicking that join button below this video, where you can also gain early access. So as soon as we are done with our edits, uploading them, you get first dibs. You watch them sometimes a week or more ahead of the actual schedule.
Agar
अब तक नहीं किया, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, लाइक बटन पर
थप्पड़ मारो. Why did that suddenly just sound like the boat ride in Willy Wonka?
Oh man, it was just
maybe it was the liquid sound and the singing just.
Cool.
We're amazing entities, that's for sure.
It's the most important organ of the human body.
I think you could argue the heart might be more important. I mean, you could be brain dead but still technically be alive, but without your heart, there is no life.
Look at this one. ये है मेरा project.
No. ये सिर्फ interesting ही नहीं, ये police case भी है.
लेकिन sir.
सुनीता, you want me to call your parents?
You want me to call your mom and dad? I'm gonna tell.
They look too old for that.
Yeah.
But
इसका नाम संजय सिंघानिया है. किसी ने इसके सर पे लोहे के रॉड से मारा था. इस हादसे के बाद इसने अपनी याददाश्त खो दी. इस बीमारी को हम कहते हैं शॉर्ट टर्म मेमोरी लॉस. ये कुछ मानो सिर्फ 15 मिनट के लिए ही सारी बातें याद रख सकता है.
ये जीने का क्या फायदा? पता नहीं वो क्या करा होगा इस वक्त.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you upset him, you just really have to wait 15 minutes till he forgets about whatever you did, right?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, I guess. Somehow or another, I think he's being. Let's see. Why is he beating up this person? Could it be that he was given instructions? Oh,
Oh, I thought he was gonna like kill him, like skewer him, make a kebab.
still pretty violent. And he still skewered him, I think.
I guess it'd be a little over the top if blood started spraying out of the spigot, right?
Yeah. It's a classic.
Yeah, gotta remember his
kills.
extracurricular activities. You know, like police would love to catch this guy with all that incriminating evidence on. Well, oh, he's setting like timers or events for him to
guess.
kill certain people. It's a very violent dude for someone that only remembers 15 minutes at a time.
They were kind of prodding him with the stick. Dude, he's dead. You don't need to be poking the
He could be sleeping.
dead man with the stick.
I love how this background music lets you know like who's an important player. Like someone steps out of the car.
Yeah,
you hear
I
that?
guess.
Something's going on with that guy.
So far, no dialogue in this movie. That's interesting.
There has been. The medical students.
That's true. But no dialogue since we've started with him.
This guy's too cool for school.
Yeah, wearing white pants.
मुंबई की गली गली चप्पा चप्पा छान मारूंगा और 48 घंटे के अंदर अंदर ढूंढ निकालूंगा उस कमीने को।
पुलिस के हाथ आने से पहले वो मुझे मिलना चाहिए।
कहाँ जाना है साहब?
ये यहाँ जाना है।
ये आ गया साहब 8 से 7।
हाँ अभी आप आगे से राइट लीजिए।
ठीक है साहब।
Okay, if you walked into this room and
Not
didn't
remember it.
Well, no, like if you didn't know that it belonged to somebody with memory issues, you think like a psychopath lived there. Like look at that, it looks like a murder board. Oh, just label all the gun.
But he put the camera in the gun and the gun in the camera.
Oh, it's a map of Mumbai.
That's what it looks like. And he uses all those pictures and everything to basically navigate, I think.
Also, he has like a actual bedroom and stuff, but he sleeps
On the floor, yeah.
It's interesting.
It would be a relearning every single time you came into the room, particularly if this was not a place that he was in before he got injured. Yeah, so very
Wow.
similar to Memento.
He had tattoos all over his body there.
He tattooed important information on his body.
And he did it all backwards so that he could read it
Yep.
in the mirror.
Yep, yep. Check notes and photos.
At least he knows is like, I guess, guiding himself through this whole thing. I wonder how tough it would have been in the beginning before he came up with the system.
This would be excruciatingly disorienting because your brain has a way of wanting to keep things very organized, and when it's flooded with information and that nothing seems to gel up, you tend to go insane because nothing makes sense.
टिकट के लिए 500 रुपया दिया था, पर वो अपना पैसा लेना भूल गया। अरे ये तो उसी का टिकट होगा। कभी वो बस टिकट लेना भूल जाता है, कभी वो पैसे लेना भूल जाता है।
तुम इस आदमी को पहचान सकोगे?
हाँ क्यों नहीं सर, देखने में एकदम अजीब सा दिखता सर। हर सुबह 10 बजे हीरा नंदानी से ही बस पकड़ता है वो।
9 बज गए, अब 1 घंटे में उसे पकड़ना होगा। Come on!
To make his 48-hour, like, you know what he said? He's like, I'm going to catch this guy in 48 hours.
Yeah.
And he's like, I only have 1 more hour to hit my promise to the city.
He's already on the bus. There he goes.
Is he going to pull out?
He's hoping that
He pulled out his gun? What's he going to do? That's like, how many innocent people on that bus?
And running with a gun is likely to go off, huh?
Well, maybe it's better than having it in his pants while running, though.
I guess, maybe.
Because he didn't have a proper holster.
Is the bus moving that slow that he could...
No, he's just super fit.
How did he get off?
Front of the bus.
Oh, but the bus didn't stop, so he just jumped off the bus?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Hi, sir. I'm Smita. Sir, आप मुझे नहीं जानते, लेकिन मैं आपको जानती हूँ। क्या मैं आपसे 2 मिनट बात कर सकती हूँ? ये क्या है, सर?
मेरा कैमरा हर 15 मिनट के बाद बजता है, ताकि मैं फोटो ले सकूं ज़रूरी चीज़ों की, लोगों की, और उन पर लिखकर याद रखूं।
फोटो पे?
हाँ।
Okay. Well, that makes sense to have a timer so that he knows when his memory's about
क्या कर रही
to
हो?
take a
Sir, no.
blank slate.
फाड़ के फेंको।
क्या मैं वो फोटो देख सकती हूँ?
So, do you like dead bodies?
I have a few.
Well, she's a medical student. She's used to the dead bodies. It's like, all right, don't go scrolling through my photos now.
Well, if he had a cell phone now, he could just do it all that way, and he could voice.
ये हीरा नंदानी है ना सर? आप यहाँ रहते हैं?
हाँ।
सर एक बात पूछूं? आपके सर पर चोट कैसे लगी?
अभी हमारी दोस्ती ऐसी नहीं कि मैं तुम्हें सब कुछ बता दूं।
Sorry sir, sorry.
Yeah, she didn't even ask if she had an interview. She's just like, let's talk, right?
आप मेरी भी एक फोटो ले लीजिए, ताकि मैं आपको फोटो दिखाकर आपसे फिर से मिल सकूं।
That's very presumptuous. Why would I want to remember you?
एक और ले लीजिए सर, एक आपके लिए और एक मेरे लिए।
Be $20, lady.
अब तो मैं आपकी दोस्त बन गई हूँ सर, इसलिए इस पर my friend लिख दीजिए। अब जब मैं आपको दोबारा मिलूंगी, मैं आपको ये दिखा सकती हूँ।
Girl, you messing with fire.
Yeah, I'm surprised though that like he wrote my friend, because those photos should have a lot more meaning, and he doesn't seem like he was that relationship with her yet.
Mm-hmm.
But in the future, he might read that and be like, "Oh no, we must be good friends if I took your picture."
Yeah. Kitty.
Dude! Wow, not even like taking questions, nothing, just like straight up.
साले, पुलिस को निकम्मा समझता है, रामसाला।
Dang it. Probably should have made some secret code for that.
Again, he
used to
just
smoke.
kind of got into this guy's house, and it's like,
Yeah, well, he's definitely not worried about any following procedures.
right.
I wonder if he works for the mafia dude that we saw. Khush hote. He was happy.
Coming in on a private jet.
That's him? Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, he was like at one point like, so maybe that's why he doesn't have to worry about money is because,
Right.
you know, he was well off.
संजय सिंघानिया
Made enough before he lost his memory that he doesn't ever have to work again.
मुंबई मेरा घर है और मेरी माँ का जन्म स्थान भी, इसलिए ये मुझे बहुत प्यारा है.
Is this his detail, his security detail?
पूरे हिंदुस्तान में 50 करोड़ सेलफोन्स की खपत हमारा उद्देश्य है. मैं कर सकता हूँ. नहीं, ये मेरा घमंड नहीं, मेरा विश्वास है. विश्वास और घमंड में बहुत कम फर्क है. थैंक यू.
Oh, like nice press conference style thing with a little bit of a show and tell.
Yeah. These all his employees?
Oh, leave it on the carpet, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Was she
a little
daydream? Was she daydreaming all
Yeah,
that?
Little daydreamer. Yeah. Kalpana, her name's tattooed on his chest.
सब वो आज इतना ट्रैफिक था कि
ट्रैफिक का बहाना मत बनाना तुम. जाओ जल्दी से कपड़े बदल के आओ.
ओके सर. क्या जिंदगी है यार, खड़े रहो रोज साला क्राउड में. और ये बनी रहे हेमा मालिनी.
Oh, Mama. Oh no.
रगड़ रगड़ के साफ करो, मेरे हाथों को माफ करो, पीलापन जाता ही नहीं.
इसीलिए तो कहती हूँ ले आओ काइट, सब कुछ मिलेगा वाइट, सिर्फ 1 रुपए में सफेदी, चक चक चकाचक.
Chuck, chuck, chucka, chuck. Okay, she has a reputation so much that if anything goes wrong, it's her fault.
Yeah, exactly.
सर ये बिल्डिंग है. अगर होर्डिंग इस टेरेस पे लगे, पूरे फ्लाईओवर से इसका व्यू मिलेगा.
कौन रहता है यहाँ?
एक लड़की है कल्पना. क्या हम कल्पना मैडम से मिल सकते हैं?
कल्पना मैडम नहीं, कल्पना है.
वैसे आप लोग कौन हैं? हम एयर वॉइस मोबाइल कंपनी की तरफ से हैं.
एयर वॉइस कंपनी. माशा सफीर कोली. मैं इस एड फिल्म कंपनी का मालिक हूँ. अरे कई कल्पना मेकअप रूम में क्या मिल लीजिए.
FOMO.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't try to convince me. आपके एमडी का दिल आ गया तो मैं क्या करूं?
Love matter.
Jump to conclusion.
मैडम प्लीज.
अपने एमडी को जाके बोल देना कि कल्पना को मंजूर नहीं है. ओह सॉरी सर, मैं अभी तैयार होकर आई.
मैडम 1 मिनट.
मैडम,
कल्पना जी.
I mean, I guess if
They're-
some big
they're
important
assuming-
people
yeah.
come, then, you know, she must.
मैडम के लिए कुर्सी रखो.
अजी हम बताते हैं आपको क्या हुआ होगा. मिस्टर संजय सिंघानिया ने आपको कहीं पे देखा. देखते ही पहली नजर में वो अपना दिल खो बैठे. बात यहीं पे आके अटकी है. आप हैं जो उन्हें ना करते जा रही हैं. Am I correct, madam?
It's interesting how quickly someone's attitude towards you will change if they see someone important talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
आपके एक हाथ से हमारी कंपनी कहां से कहां पहुंच जाएगी.
कितने अच्छे कर्म किए होंगे तुमने. बस अब भगवान का नाम लो और हाँ कर.
मैं फोन करता हूँ.
They're trying to like push this whole thing. If
एडवाइस गुड आफ्टरनून, मे आई हेल्प यू प्लीज?
मैं कल्पना बोल रही हूँ.
वो टेरेस होल्डिंग वाली कल्पना. एक तो वो घर तुम्हारा नहीं है, ऊपर से तुमने 2 महीने का किराया नहीं दिया है और हम पर रौब जमा रही हो. चलो फोन रखो.
uh-oh.
अपने एमडी को जाके बोल दो कि कल्पना ने हाँ कर दी है.
कल्पना, मुझे तुमसे एक बात करनी है. आज एक एड फिल्म कोऑर्डिनेटर आ रहा है. अगर वो ये समझ ले कि हमारी लीड मॉडल का चक्कर संजय सिंघानिया के साथ में चल रहा है तो हमारी बहुत मदद हो जाएगी ना.
Jeez. Everyone uses this whole. I get it, but
Hey man,
but
whatever
it's-
you can do to get ahead.
आपने कहा हो गया कल्पना जादू की छड़ी है यूं घूमती है और सरकारें बदल जाती हैं
मैं मायापुरी मैगजीन से आया हूँ स्ट्रगलिंग मॉडल्स पर आर्टिकल लिख रहा हूँ आपके किसी मॉडल का इंटरव्यू मिल सकता है क्या
उधर मेकअप रूम
एक्सक्यूज मी
That didn't sound like an official channel to go through.
Nope.
अरे ये लोग इतना टाइम लगाते हैं सेटअप करने में अब मुझे निकलना है एयरपोर्ट के लिए संजय की फ्लाइट है ना
कौन संजय
संजय सिंघानिया एयर वॉइस कंपनी का मालिक वो मेरा लवर
संजय सिंघानिया आपका लवर
पहली बार हम दिल्ली एयरपोर्ट पे मिले थे उस वक्त मैं जानती नहीं थी कि वो संजय सिंघानिया है
What starts so innocently just goes so
Just snowballs.
wrong. Snowballs. That's
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
क्या मैं सब लिख सकता हूँ
हाँ हाँ क्यों नहीं आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे दिल्ली से बॉम्बे पूरे रास्ते वो मुझसे बात करता रहा कचर कचर फिर एकदम से बोला आई लव यू मुझसे शादी करोगी आखिर मुझे भी तरस आ गया बेचारे पे सोचा चलो ठीक है हाँ कर देती
Is this the news channel?
जाने माने बिजनेस टाइकून संजय सिंघानिया का अपकमिंग मॉडल के साथ चक्कर
Not too happy about
gonna,
that.
Yeah, he's gonna talk to his people. Say, what happened?
देखिए मैं उसे जानता तक नहीं मैंने उसकी शक्ल तक नहीं देखी एंड प्लीज डोंट डिस्टर्ब मी अननेसेसरी मैं उससे मिलना चाहता हूँ फाइंड आउट
Again, this entourage. I want an entourage. Can I get an entourage?
You know, but like, this would be a very easy way to meet somebody that you are actually really into. Is just make up these
Yeah,
lies and he comes
yeah.
himself, and then you can sweet talk him.
हम कोशिश करेंगे कि हम लोग अंदर कैसे जा सकते हैं
क्या हुआ सिस्टर
ये बच्चे लोग म्यूजियम देखने आए हैं और अंदर नहीं जा सकते हैं मैं क्या करूं
The cattle guard.
Oh,
And
and they can't go through because of those. Creative solution.
Mm-hmm. On her little pink scooter.
Yeah.
And now
See,
she's going to be followed by this motorcade.
You know what I like though is that stories like this where the love interest happens not because she's like pretty, sure she's pretty, but
Mhm.
because like she's so like genuinely nice person, like a
Mhm,
deed, like a nice deed like that. That's what he falls in love with. You know what I mean? Like I like those stories.
एक्सक्यूज मी ये कल्पना कौन ऊपर टेरेस पे
मेरा नाम सचिन है मैडम लाइक सचिन तेंदुलकर
हेलो
I'm just running a whole
अच्छा
thing
तुमने
here.
फोटोग्राफ भेजी कि नहीं
एक्सक्यूज मी
Ba-boom.
कल्पना
हाँ मैं ही हूँ बोलो
वो मायापुरी मैगजीन में न्यूज़ पढ़ी
अरे मैंने इसलिए थोड़ी बताई थी अपनी स्टोरी संजय कितना नाराज होगा
संजय
संजय सिंघानिया यार
Maybe not mad, but a little confused.
She could always say that she did meet him at the airport, but didn't realize that that was somebody else.
दिल्ली से बॉम्बे पूरे रास्ते उसका एफएम रेडियो ऑन था
FM radio.
एकदम से बोला आई लव यू मुझसे शादी करोगी
Like that crow.
शादी ब्याह की बातें हवा में थोड़ी तय की जाती है मैंने बोला नो उसने बोला प्लीज मैंने बोला ओके ये खबर मैगजीन में छप गई तो लोग पीछे पड़ गए मैडम हमें ऐड दिला दो
I love that he's not saying anything. Letting
He's
her
very
go
quiet.
on.
He's
तुम इस ऐड के लिए आए हो ना अरे यहाँ सूट पहन के सब ऐड के लिए आते हैं ये पकड़ो ये कंखी नहीं कंखा है जवा मर्दों की पसंद आशिकाना कंखा
He's looking at his son. He's like,
he's kind of
is
like, I'm
anyone gonna see this?
ठीक है तुम अपना नंबर दे जाओ कुछ होगा तो फोन करूंगी क्या नंबर है तुम्हारा
96500 55555.
Not used to someone talking to him like that.
He's like,
Actually, पहली बार.
She's getting her 15 minutes, that's for sure.
yeah.
Hi, I'm Sanjay Singhania.
She's like story on repeat right now, man.
He's like, he's loving her that she's like just sticking to it. And
I strongly feel that technology has to reach people beyond social and economic barriers. And that's the goal of our company.
Hello, मैं कल्पना बोल रही हूँ.
कैसी हो तुम?
मैं ठीक हूँ. अच्छा, एक चड्डी का ऐड करोगे?
फुल गारंटी वाली चड्डी, चाहे जितना खेलो कबड्डी टूट जाएगी हड्डी, नहीं पड़ेगी चड्डी. चड्डी 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 चड्डी, एक से बढ़कर एक चड्डी.
अच्छा, जल्दी आ जाओ. एड्रेस नोट करो.
हाँ बोलो.
बिल्डिंग नंबर 3, चिंच पोकली बंदर, खाओ गली.
खाओ गली. Got it.
Thank you.
और हाँ, ऑटो में आना.
I think that he'd want like an Indian assistant.
कितना हो? 40 रुपए.
Yeah, because since his dad was part of like the big company before him, he probably is, even his childhood, he's never had to
he's
ride
been,
an
yeah,
auto before.
he hasn't experienced real life.
ये किस चीज का ऐड है?
हाँ, ज़ोरो इलास्टिक चड्डी. अरे ये है, तुम्हें मिल गया ना, तो तुम्हारी निकल पड़ेगी. जरा सोचो, तुम चड्डी में खड़े हो. लोखंड वाला से लेकर मरीन ड्राइव तक हर सिग्नल पे तुम्हारे 60x40 के ये बड़े-बड़े बैनर. हमारी तो
Oh, he's got the body for it.
Yeah,
so.
he's got the body for it. So I love how his stylist has his little short sleeves kind of rolled up.
Oh, that was such a big style back then.
Was
like
it?
2008 around that time for sure.
एक मिनट रुको. अंकल आपको कहाँ जाना है?
मुझे संजय स्कूल बस स्टॉप पे जाना है.
आइए, मैं छोड़ देती हूँ.
Oh, so she,
आपका बस स्टॉप आ गया.
Cute. He's, yeah, that got him.
Mm-hmm.
Hook, line, and sinker. It's like disperse.
keep moving. That watermelon looked great.
All right, we're going to take a break. That was part 1. Be sure to join us for part 2. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, the bell icon, a like button, but